Hiya guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. This is footage of I went to the beach, do some photos of this Mandalorian 2-pack. I call it the Muddy Mandalorian, and I feel like I picked a pretty good spot. And the photos came out really nice. It was a nice sunny day, but I didn't prepare beforehand, so like I wanted to take a knife and recreate that Mudhorn standoff that he had, and I didn't take that with me, so I didn't do that. And then I didn't look at the times for the tide coming in, so I was almost cut off. But the photos came out quite nicely still. I did still take the egg because I wanted to get a shot of him coming out the cave, and I was pretty happy with this shot actually. This is why as well I always put cloth capes on my Mandalorian figures, because it brings the figure to life, and I love the way the wind was blowing the cape, so I was really happy with this. And I will say as well, if you are gonna go out on location and shoot outside, just make a mental note, or try and write it down actually what you're taking, and just make sure you have everything before you leave, because you don't want to lose guns and stuff. It does happen. I'm working on some more Marvel Legends photography. I was just taking a picture of Deadpool. He's just had a fight with this guy. It's what it is the Snake Eyes body with a random civilian head. And I've just it's sort of like they've just had a fight. Deadpool's obviously won, and he's just having a little bit of a rest. I was trying to use some practical effects in this photo, so just on the edge here is holding the Uzi, and that's the smoke from the Punisher figure, from the Legendary Riders Punisher, or the Motorbike Punisher. That's the smoke effect. And then this down here was some red lightning, but I think it looks like streaking blood, so I've just stuck that down there. It's supposed to be coming from like his face, so I don't know how well that is transitioning, but okay, I really like this set. It's supposed to be a very small little building that's derelict, and the weeds are growing through and stuff, and I haven't got anything in the backdrop. This is all just done on a black towel or sheet, I guess you'd call it, and that is to give you that really deep darkness. Makes it really look like nighttime. And that's another tip that I learnt off Bug Nice himself. Right, so I don't know how long this fucking took me to set up, and it fucking been falling apart and everything. So I thought the idea actually a few days ago, and then just got round to putting it together. The 20th anniversary Iron Man, pretty special, very classic. Only place you're gonna find this sort of look would be with this figure. It is interchangeable with the AI head, the helmet for the AI Tony Stark, but I mean, you have to sort out the fact that the blue's in the eyes and the mouth, and then I believe the colours are a little bit different, but it's not super noticeable. I really like the figure, very, very classic, very, very cool, and I just wanted to throw him in this setup, and I didn't include Captain America in this because he wasn't one of the founding members of the Avengers, and I'm trying to set this shot up to be maybe sometime during that time when the Avengers was founded, and Hulk's about to absolutely kill Thor because Thor's mouthing off at him, and Iron Man's trying to cool the situation down. He's like, will you shut the fuck up because this guy's gonna kill us both? And Thor's like, nah, I don't give a fuck, bring it on, you big green bastard. Alright guys, so it's been fucking, I can't remember, so many days since I did my last setup. Trying to put something together for my Navarro canteen. I've used some extra bits here, so I guess I'll talk about that in a little bit. But you know, I'm just trying out the bar and the accessories, the stalls and stuff. It's a shame the vintage collection figures don't fit on the stalls very well. He keeps fucking slipping off it. I'm losing daylight to try and get the shot I wanted. I'm kind of losing the light for it now, but something like this. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to with this Dio, so I'm just going to leave it up and just come back to it, I guess. So I just started messing around with what I had, but I'll check in with you guys again soon. Alright guys, so I had this set a couple of days now and I've been playing with it. I got very lucky with mine and got it for a super discounted price because I wasn't too bothered about the figure, you know, but I wanted some sort of setup for 3 3/4 inch figures to practice photography at this scale. If you are going to do photography at this scale, you need to be, it's not as easy as your basic 6-inch setup. You know, the figures are smaller, they're lighter, they fall easier. You know, you knock one thing and everything goes. This little puck piece, the bounty puck that comes with the mithril, that's very difficult to stand. Just so many tiny things. Like, so, you know, you're going to be there longer posing your figures. I personally think, right, though, like all photography, not just like toy photography, but photography in general, it's a long process and you have to be patient with it. So I'm not saying like you can take an ace picture in 5 seconds with a 6-inch figure. Like, I'm just saying, you know, you do have to be more careful, I guess, with your 3 3/4 setups. So my basic setup was, I've got the little red light off to the side, that's just to accent the shot. I've got a light outside of the window, that's to light up that area. And then I've just got this one light that I was sort of having around, well, I can't get the angle now, but sort of like this was my angle. So I want it to look low light, sort of dark, grimy. And I know, this is the other thing as well, I know this isn't the actual setup from the show. I'm just trying to show you, you can actually use this bar is any sort of in or bar in Star Wars. So just suspend your disbelief. You'll never be able to accurately recreate something shot for shot. Some people do it and it looks sick. And ACBA people, when they do the famous covers stuff, you should really check that out if you haven't. That looks dope. But yeah, I don't worry too much about recreating it, just sort of recreating the feel of it or the moment. And this is pretty sick. Right, I'm getting out of here. It's been like another few days since you'd have seen me put this Navarro playset together and talk about it. This is like the last sort of shot I was gonna do. Be happy with this set. I've got Boba Fett coming in. That's the vintage collection Boba Fett. The Return of the Jedi one. It's literally, to this day, it scored pretty high in my top 10 figures, and still to this day, it's one of my favourite figures. It's one of the figures I have the most fun with. This Cantina set, I should firstly say that the table that you can see didn't come with a set. I believe that was a wrestling accessory. This is like it's the Jedi Anakin in peasant disguise. And I was just trying to cover his face with the table and just pass him off as any sort of riffraff. That comes into a cantina. And obviously that the Bespin Han is not supposed to be Han Solo. He's just supposed to just be some guy. My problems with the set are I wish that the figures could sit on the stalls better. They seem a little bit too big in scale. But apart from that, look, it's modular. If you want to buy multiples and put them together, you can. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm happy enough with this set that I will be able to do some pretty good photos. But I'm gonna leave it at the one. But I would recommend it. It's pretty alright. You get some awesome accessories. This backboard here where I'm shining my light, you can see this. This isn't actually part of it. I used this from cardboard. You get it in the inside of tellies when you buy TVs or anything like that. You'll get that stuff and you want to save it because it always comes in handy for when you want to build diodes and stuff. I would get one shot with the door open and someone coming through the door. So that's what's going on here. And the attention is supposed to be on Boba Fett coming in. And I feel like I captured that pretty well. I am done, I think, for Star Wars figures for this video, maybe. So, I lied. I told a porcupine. I have one more Star Wars figure to shoot and then talk about quick. It's the second Credit Collection Mandalorian figure. I love this mould. I think the figure's really cool and everything. The colour on this one is still freaking awesome. I'm just trying to think of what else is coming out. I know they're doing a Black Series version of the Ice Planet one, which I might actually leave, you know, because I have the Vintage Collection one. I don't need to have every single Mandalorian figure to ever come out. So I was really impressed with the first Credit Collection figure. Don't ask me why, it just pops. Like, it just looks so good. I put this display together for another figure that I had in mind. And I completely forgot I needed to shoot this guy. So I'm just going to throw this figure in here for now. Take a couple of shots. Alright, so it's been a few days since you saw the setup of the Mando. And I was waiting a while to set this one up. I tried to go all out this time with effects. I did have a full setup, which if I pull this back, you can see I was trying to get some different sort of angles with it, but in the end, I really just liked this shot. Quickly take you through it. I had one like this. Obviously my light wasn't here. You'll see in the pictures they're much better. But it's based on the Endgame movie. Just before Cap would wield Mjolnir, and there we go. I had one like this, so it was focused on Thor's hammer, and then one focused on Captain America. And I really like the setup. And sometimes you don't need big extravagant sets, you need a couple of pieces, and the lights will do a lot of the work for you. Originally, my setup was going to be like this, but I really liked making it like a sort of intimate shot between Captain America and the hammer. You know, and you can still see little tricks of the trade that I've done. You could probably, you know, work on this stuff yourself. It's a carrier bag, and there's a light under that, and it's just giving my polyester, that orange sort of light effect. That's what's going on there. And then to this side, I've just got a light under that explosion. I've got a light overhead, and then if I take this away, I've got a big light at the top, just lighting up the back. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Again, very simple posing, 2 points of focus, and you will get some great shots just doing stuff like that. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here now. I just thought I'd end with a little bit of a shot like this. I busted out my old Movie Masters Dark Knight figure. It's been a massive week as a Batman fan. I really enjoyed the Batman. Thought it was an absolute masterpiece. Cannot wait to see what else comes in that trilogy. But I don't know if my opinion's changed on who's the best Batman. You know, still really rate Bale, really rate Affleck. Robert Pattinson was incredible though. He's definitely, the film's a masterpiece, and he deserves a lot of acting credit for the movie, and just everybody involved was fantastic as well. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I'm not going to spoil it or anything. It was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, going to leave it there. I hope maybe someday, now that, you know, people have realised, you know, we can have more than one Batman film, I hope one day somehow, you know, we maybe somehow see Christian Bale again. That would be cool. But I'm just going to leave it there. This sort of shot reminded me of during the Dark Knight when Rachel is blown up. That's what I was going for. But thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm going to end this video now. It's gone on way too long. Peace out.